There.
There it is.
And I can edit the beginning out. So.
Okay.
Hey guys, my name is Eric Green. I'm here with Angela Parpan. And before I start asking Angela quite a few questions here, what's going on here is basically I've come to Angela, and over the course of the next 6 months have asked Angela to train me. I had the crazy idea, and some of you that know me already out there, that I'm actually going to get in a cage fight in 6 months. So some people run marathons. I decided to do a cage fight, go figure. But I have a lot of work to do, and I was very blessed to get connected with Angela. And to this point, we're just getting started, Angela, but one of the things that you've done in the beginning that I'd like for you to talk about is our initial fitness test that you do, and even when new clients potentially come to you, kind of what you do in that beginning process before you kind of get started with a new client.
Well, the initial session, one of the things, the primary things that we want to do is get as much information about our client as we can, which starts with the health history. Tell us a little bit about your health, your history, and any issues that we need to be aware of. After that, we determine if there are any risks, high risk or moderate risk or low risk, and that will help us determine really where to start you, or if we need to refer you to your physician to get that release. And then what we also want to do, at least in our facility, is understand your movement patterns. So what we did with you is put you through some movement assessments. You did the overhead squat and the lunge. You showed how you do your push-up and some other moves, just so that we know if you've got any muscle imbalances. And that helps me to know what I need to address and not to overlook, because I could be exacerbating the problem if I don't address that. So, and if we don't address it, we're looking at injury at some point. And it could happen when you're in the cage and moving very quickly and throw your back out, your shoulder out, whatever. So we want to make sure that we're addressing any weaknesses and any overactive muscles too that are doing too much work. So that's how we start the process, and then we introduce you to the foam roller to break down any tightness that you might have or knotting that you might have, which you experienced yesterday. And it's painful. Initially it's painful, especially if that muscle has really tightened up over years and you haven't really addressed it. So it takes time, and then it doesn't hurt as much with each time you come on the foam roller. And then you also learn some stretching techniques that you can use to do on your own. And there have been times where I've had to stretch individuals because they don't have that range of motion, and I apply a little pressure. But you can also do it on your own, like you did with the belt that you use, the little rope. All right. So each time you come, we're going to look at how you're progressing and continue to tweak it and customize it to address the needs that you have.
Perfect. Now, real quick, before we kind of close it out, because this is going to be kind of a documentary type series, Fit for All Seasons is not only the name of your website, but there's a kind of a philosophy behind that. So I'm wondering how you came up with that name, and then just your industry experience.
I'm just going to move.
The fitness industry.
Well, your first question, Fit for All Seasons came about in 2001. I had been in the industry for about 10 years prior to that and got out of it, only because, and I'll go into that at another time, but I don't want to go into it today.
Right.
I went back into it, and I felt as if the Lord was giving me permission to go back into it. And I wanted something to represent what I was about and what this was about, and I took it out of, I have to find the verse again because I forgot it, but it is be ready in season and out of season. And to me, it means being ready at every level, spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, because we don't know what life is going to bring our way. We need to be fit to address whatever circumstances we come across, and we do it with the power and the strength of Jesus Christ. And so I feel that we do honor to Him when we take it upon ourselves to engage all of the facets of who we are. And so that's where I came up with Fit for All Seasons.
That's awesome. Well, I'm excited about the next 6 months. I'm excited about this journey. People getting kind of engaged and getting inspired on what we're doing, and then for really them to get to know who you are and your heart and what you're trying to bring. And this is a great facility. The Lord's blessed me with you, and
you as well.
And so we're excited. So thanks, Angela. Many videos to go, and guys, stay tuned. We're going to have a whole bunch of great stuff for you. Bye for now.